What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name's Devin, and I'm going to be doing a play-by-play of the Dodgers versus Giants, starting in the 7th inning. Getting here a little bit late. It's 1-0 San Francisco, and that's coming off a devastating loss last night, in which we were winning going into the 9th inning. We lost in the 9th inning, and Kershaw pitched a great game and lost. And it's a 4-game losing streak, so this is an important one to win. Losing this one would be 5 games in a row, so I'm jumping on. We can watch this one together, and I'm telling you we're gonna win. Let's see who's Dugar is pitching for the Giants. So I guess the 2 starters are finally out, and oh boy, we got Tarjoyce up there, JT Tarjoyce, and he's one of our no, yeah, that's the pitcher. He's one of our bullpen guys. And we're back. Coors Light refreshing finish. And Coors Light is definitely a very refreshing beer. It's probably the most refreshing out of all of them. If you ran a marathon and they had one beer to hand you at the very ending of the marathon that you had to drink, you would pick Coors Light. So it's a refreshing beer. Well, you know, that's true. And we're back. And it's so blurry, I can't see what's going on. But Dodgers are pitching. And this guy swung at the first pitch and popped it up, so it's 0-1. And I think this is Slater. I'm going to refresh my video. I think this is the first baseman, Slater. Though I'm not totally sure. Just please come in. Up, still blurry. And it's 0-2. Warming up in the bullpen for the Dodgers is a lefty. Oh, Ferguson. I've seen him before. And now they're showing Dave Roberts in the dugout, who is supposedly a really good umpire, a really good manager. But sometimes I think he can overmanage. I mean, it's baseball. It's not that complicated. Let's just play the game. Oh man, people are already here. Hex R, what's up, man? I've seen you before. Thanks for coming back. And then we got Hector Munoz. What's up, dude? Oh, are these Jimmy Butler and Tony Snell? Oh, these guys are the trolls. And then we got Hector Munoz. What's up, Hector? Are you working tonight? Or what time do weed shops close? I don't even know. And you see, now we got it. Now we have to. Now you guys are gonna be the first people that I ever give block to. So Jimmy Butler and Tony Snell. Sorry, but there you go. Remove. Oh man, Alex Bean, what's up, dude? How's it going? We're watching the Dodgers. Hector Munoz, I'm off today. No double shift. Oh, what time do the shops close? See, oh no, not remove. How do I do this anyway? What's up, Alex Bean? How's it going? How are you not sleeping right now? What's going on with that? And Hector Munoz, he was around here yesterday. We're on commercial break, and I'm just jumping on. It's 1-0, and you should be, Alex, you should be sleeping right now. It's 1-0 Giants. We lost yesterday. It was a tough loss. You guys were here. Hexar, you weren't around. Did you see that one last night when we lost in the 9th inning? It was terrible. Jimmy Butler, Hector Munoz, I'm off today. We close at 9 p.m. so 7 a.m. Oh my God! Well, it's a good thing you found me. That's a long time to sit around and people buying weed all day. Has anything ever popped off in the weed shop? Like anything really bad? That seems like let's see. We got MSD Killer Man Super Dude. MSD Killer Man Super Dude. That goes down as the best screen name so far. Hexar, I'm tired of losing in the ninth. In the ninth. Oh, but back to Killer Man Super Dude. If this is your first time here, I would recognize that name. Thanks for coming. And then I'm tired of losing. Yeah, we've lost in the ninth inning a whole bunch of times. And then we got Alex Beam. I was about to go to sleep, and then the notification came up, so I came to take a look. Well, Alex, welcome to my channel. You're more than welcome to take a look. And I'm just watching with no sound. And I'm just going to tell you what I see, but right now the internet is so bad that I can't see shit. Can't see shit. But I don't know, who's this guy up for? Somebody's up for the Giants right now. 64, Ferguson is pitching. Oh, we just had a pitching change. Ferguson's coming in. And there's one out. And that is ball number 1 from Ferguson. So it's 1-0. And we just got to get through these innings, no problem. And that is going to be strike number 1. Ferguson just threw a strike. Where's Alex? I saw that you were in a play in England. That is awesome. And not that we need to be talking about stuff on YouTube, but anyway, that was thumbs up on that one. And I saw you in the picture because I don't know if you know this, but on Facebook, nobody ever clicks on anything. I clicked and I saw the photo, and you were way over to the right. And what did you play, like a homeless man? Oh, wow. Great play from the center fielder. Now we got 2 outs. Oh, Matt Kemp just made a great play in left field. Diving catch, and now we got 2 outs. Yeah, did you play like a homeless man in that? Was that you? That was you over in the right, correct? And if you're not here anymore, that's cool too. Hexar, well, it's a good thing you weren't around yesterday because it was just super sad. I'm going to the Raiders and Rams game Saturday. Lot 6 tailgate, taco truck, kegs of beer. Hector, that sounds pretty sweet. You know, the last time I actually did a real tailgater was at Raiders Stadium in Oakland. That was in like 2000 and so long ago, 2006 maybe. But yeah, it was a Raiders game. Though it is crazy. That's a tough one. That's a tough one because my whole entire life I've always liked the Raiders because I've just been a Raiders fan. And I never actually lived in Los Angeles when the Rams were in Los Angeles. I actually liked them for other reasons because I thought Marshall Faulk was super sick. Now we got the Raiders and the Rams. I don't know who to like more. It's a tough one. I think that if rubber hit the road and I had to just pick a team to win because I feel for them the most, I would have to pick the Raiders. Even though the Rams are in Los Angeles. I mean, if it was totally up to me, but you know what? If the Rams won, I'd be pretty fun too. Back to the game. I'm very partial to all San Francisco football teams. I like the Chargers, I like the 49ers, I like and I like the Raiders. 1 and 2. Back to the baseball game. I got to stay on topic. Here's the pitch. And now the way outside. I seriously can't see shit, people. I'm gonna have to find a new stream. Sorry about this, people. It is oh, we got 3 outs. It says 3 outs up there. And now we got an advertisement for SonyCrackle.com, and pretty sure they went out of business. Got to go to my shady stream. And let's watch this one on the away feed. You know, who knows? Maybe the Giants actually have a pretty good broadcast. Scroll all the way down. Shady website. It's giving me viruses, no question about it. But, you know, this is what I do for YouTube. Let's go. I think we're on commercial break right now, though. On commercial break, although it still looks blurry. Here we go. I'm tired of losing. Oh, sorry. Nah, just tweakers trying to break in after hours. I did have to taser my coworker's baby daddy for breaking shit in the lobby. LOL. Yeah, that does actually sound about right. And what are they doing? They just break in looking for weed and try to sell it for methamphetamines. Oh, is there 24-hour security? I mean, there must be. But anyway, that's definitely a long shift. Here we go. I'm tired. Please watch Bronze 2 homers. Let's go LA. Jacob Lopez, thanks for coming back. You come all the time. I'm sorry, fam. I'm going to the Raider. I've already read these. Jacob Lopez, thanks for coming back. You've come like maybe 3 or 4 games in a row. And now all we're missing is that Alfredo guy with the Rastafarian hair, and then we'd have everybody. I'm going to save me a beer. Well, actually, I only have one, so we can split it. And it's Negro Modelo. Packers versus Jags Super Bowl. Who's my favorite player on the Dodgers? My favorite player on the Dodgers is Yasiel Puig. I like Yasiel Puig because he's so... Oh, here we go. Tony Watson. He pitched yesterday, I think. I've seen him before. He's 4-4 with a 2.2 ERA. It's pretty good. And it is equally blurry on this new stream. I like Puig, though he's very tough to like this year. But I think when Puig is having fun and everyone's having fun, when Puig's having fun, he's as fun as anybody to watch on the team. I love the energy. And we have a broken bat, 1 out already. And Bellinger continues to not do anything. Or was that Grandal? I'm not exactly sure who's up right now. Is this? Here's Grandal. And he takes ball 1. And it's 1-0. And we just need the Dodgers to win. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, and it's 1-1. And we could definitely go for a home run from Grandal, though he hasn't been hitting quite as good as he always has. And he's batting righty right now. He's a switch hitter. When he's batting righty, he doesn't do as well. So it's 1-2 to Grandal right now. When you're the security guard at the weed shop, Hector, can you do anything? Like, you can listen to me, obviously, but like, well, what is there? Man, that sounds. That all of a sudden, when I thought about it longer, that doesn't sound quite as fun as it seems like right off the bat. Because all I've ever seen those guys do when I go to the weed shops, which, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I've been before. All they do is sit there. You know, who knows? Let's hope they give you some free weed. And it's 3-2 to Grandal. And we can definitely go for him to walk right now. Just get a walk. It's too blurry. I can't see anything. And it swung on and fouled away. I saw that. And still a full count to Grandal. And we have to get something going here pretty soon. Usually 1 run, that's nothing for the Dodgers. We can score like 9. But we can't score 9 anymore. And it's even blurrier. It's so blurry. Oh man, Peter Parker's back. What's up, Peter? It's Spider-Man himself. I guess 2 nights in a row you're not out saving people. You know, maybe you shouldn't, if you are actually Peter Parker, maybe you shouldn't be wasting so much time on YouTube. You have a whole life ahead of you. But you know, if you're taking the night off, that's cool. Raiders Nation, baby. You know what? Did you hear me talking about the Raiders? If I had to pick one team right now between the Raiders or the Rams to win this, which would make me feel better, I would pick the Raiders. And then I would take the Rams. Raiders were my first team, my first love. And when they had John Gruden, it was so fun. And something's going up. Nope, that's a pop-up. And I think Grindal just popped up. So now we got 2 outs. Oh, no, that was Grindal. Yeah, so Grindal popped up. Peter Parker, thanks for coming back. I watched cameras. I watch cameras, scan IDs, listen to YouTube podcasts. When I work at the Grove Farms, it was way more crazy. LOL. Well, it sounds like you got yourself a little niche. Yeah, you got Raiders tattoos, bro. Oh, dude, you know, give me some rock. Give me some rock. Me and we're cut from the same cloth. That was a fun comment. Oh, here's Yasiel Puig. And he takes... Was that a ball? Please tell me that he finally he gets a good call. It's 1-0. And I just don't like it when Yasiel Puig is not in a good mood. Here's the pitch. Strike one. So it's 1-1. That was a high fastball. And of all the ones that he probably could have been swinging at, that's the one. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled away. So it's now 1-2. Oh, and Yasiel Puig just pushed Buster Posey. There's almost a fight that just broke out between Buster Posey. Both benches are clearing. I don't know what happened. There is a brawl going down on the field. I can't see anything. It is super blurry. Super blurry. Everybody's in a ruckus. These two guys are fighting. Oh my goodness. You guys are going to have to watch this later. It's so blurry. I can't see anything. I just see two teams running at each other. And I guess Puig would talk some smack to... It's Puig and the catcher. The little catcher that everybody hates. I don't like him. I was talking about him yesterday. The little... Posner? Whatever. The little catcher on the Giants. And they were talking some smack. Yasiel Puig's pissed. I don't know what's going to happen. And they've got the two separated now. And if you can't follow along, Yasiel Puig was just up to bat, no big deal. And he started talking some smack with the catcher, Buster Posey. Buster Posey, screw that guy. And they got into a pushing match. I don't think any punches. And then both benches cleared. And it's still blurry. This would be a fun game to go to. Oh, of course, we got the Pirate up in the mix, Hunter Pence, holding back Buster Posey. And I don't know, Yasiel Puig looks pretty mad. If he doesn't get to bat, that would be annoying. And Hunter Pence, you know, he's definitely standing in the way. I got Raiders tat. I got a Dodger tat. Man, Hector, you're hardcore, dude. And I can totally see you just sitting in the. I can totally see you sitting in the weed shop. I've seen your kind. Shit just went crazy. Did you see that? What happened? Now it was a strike. Oh man, Buster Posey must have said something, because Yasiel Puig turned around like, what'd you say? And then Buster Posey is like, I didn't say anything. And Puig's like, yeah, you did. Oh, and then Puig got in an extra push. Puig did get an extra push. And then both benches. I mean, I only like Buster Posey for one season, and that's when they beat the Rangers. I mean, I liked him. I hate to admit it, but now I don't like him. I haven't liked him for years now. And I think Buster Posey was talking smack. Shit just went crazy. Posey doesn't want it. There's no way Peter Parker, Posey doesn't want it. I'm pretty sure that Yasiel Puig can beat up everybody on the field right now. Like, he would just get crazy. And Buster Posey, you know, maybe he's not a wuss. Maybe he's not 100% wuss. But he's 90% wuss. Yasiel Puig's got no wuss in him. Hundley, I mean. Devin, there's a fight. Nelson, thanks for coming back, Nelson. Yes, there's a fight. And I think the referees are still deciding what to do. But definitely, I mean, I don't know what happened, but definitely Buster Posey was talking some smack. Posey was talking mad shit again. Yeah, he was definitely talking mad shit. And if they throw Yasiel Puig out of the game, is that an out? And I'm okay with this because Puig, we need to do something to fire up this team. We need to do something to fire up this team. And if Puig is willing to push Buster Posey, you know what? Maybe the smallest guy on the field, but whatever. We'll take it. Because the status quo is just not working. And I can see how the Dodgers are frustrated. We can't even beat the Giants right now. But let's just hope if Yasiel Puig does get thrown out of the game, it's not an out. And then who knows? Maybe we can get like a whole new at bat. But I can't imagine it wasn't even that bad of a fight. Oh, is Yasiel Puig gone? Please don't tell me Yasiel Puig's gone. This is why he's my favorite player. He's willing to do what no one else is willing to do. And he's walking around the dugout. He's not... Why doesn't he grab a bat and go back up to the plate? And the referees are still... Now the referees are talking to the BMX bike rider, like the dirt bike rider coach of the Giants. He looks like a dirt bike rider, and he looks very frustrated, actually. I think this might go the Dodgers' way based on the coach for the Giants look. And now it's starting to come in a little bit more clear. And the Giants coach continues to argue Buster Posey's behind the plate. If anything, let's get Buster Posey out of there. Nobody likes him. And Yasiel Puig, we got a split screen going on. We have the Giants coach talking to both referees in one screen. We got Yasiel Puig in the dugout in another. And then Buster Posey behind the plate, now up on his feet, talking to himself. And this is just some exciting baseball. Still in the bottom of the 7th. And if this is what it takes to get the... Can you get thrown out of a game for talking smack? Because if you can get thrown out of the game for talking smack, Buster Posey should be out of here. Oh, no, not Buster Posey. That's Hundley. That's Hundley. Who the hell's Hundley? That is bullshit. I don't like Hundley. Get him out of here. And now Hundley's angry. Hundley is pissed. I think Hundley is going to get thrown out of this game. And now it's back to super blurry. Wow, lots going on here. Hundley is getting thrown out of the game right now, I think. No. Yeah. Maybe Hundley and Puig are both going to get thrown out of this game. I'm going to go to the other broadcast. But let's just hope that's not an automatic out. Is anybody here? That was not Buster Posey that started that fight. That was Hundley. No idea who he is. Never heard of him. But how dare he talk smack to Yasiel Puig? He should never be talking smack to Yasiel Puig. That's just a bad idea. And who knows? Maybe Hundley... Alright, now we're back and it's not coming in any more clear, but Hundley is now out of his pads. And I think they both got thrown out of the game, though they're both still in the dugout. And now number 15 is coming in for Puig. And who knows how many balls and strikes. Barnes is coming in. Barnes has no chance here, people. He's batting 200, 1 home run this year, 8 RBIs. And other than just being a pretty solid backup catcher, he's been doing absolutely nothing. And it's still blurry, so I can't see his numbers, but trust me, they're not good. And it looks like looks like the count is going to be, I can't see. So Barnes gets a fresh count. That would be amazing. Nope, it looks like it's going to be 1 and 2. And what happened to Dozier? Did Dozier get thrown out too? Was he throwing some punches? Anyway, it's 1 and 2 to Austin Barnes. And it's now 2 and 2. And we'll take that. Maybe it'll get the Dodgers fired up. We all know Yasiel Puig wasn't going to hit a home run. So starting a fight, who knows? Maybe that's the best option he had. Here's the pitch. But there were no punches thrown. It was Yasiel Puig was just like standing. A strike went by, and then he was just minding his own business. And then all of a sudden, he looked at the catcher furious. So obviously, he was just minding his own business, and then looked at the catcher furious. So the catcher must have said something, and then he stepped up to the catcher, and then the catcher stepped up to him, and then they put some hands on each other, and then they were kind of starting to separate each other, and then Puig gave him a push. And I can't even see what's going on. It's 1 and 2. Or it's 2, who knows. Strike 3. And Austin Barnes goes down because that's exactly what he does this year. And on my shady stream that I watch, in the chat on the shady stream, everybody is posting Yasiel Puig GIFs and memes. And you know what? I think people are pretty excited about him stepping it up. Anyways, anybody here. Puig should stay in. Peter Parker. Yeah, he should have definitely stayed in. He didn't do anything wrong except for maybe one push. One little push. Hector, I got a Puig jersey with an autograph stitched on it. They do it at Lid Store, only $10. Oh man, well that's pretty sweet. It's got to be worth $10. And Yasiel Puig is my favorite just because he's the most fun to watch. But with the good comes the bad. And he's a very emotional player. Though the way he plays, like the way that he bats, he's definitely a smarter batter than people give him credit for. But he plays with emotional energy. And when the highs are high, it's amazing. With Puig. And he's my favorite. I just have to get used to the lows. But this year, it hasn't been too low. He's just been performing a little bit under average. But he's still my favorite player. My favorite players go Puig, Jesus, and then Bellinger. And then I put pitchers in a whole different category. And I like Bellinger just because he has so much. All the players that I like this year haven't been doing shit. These were my favorite players from last year. But yeah, every single one of them has been underperforming. But I like Puig. I like Turner. I call him Jesus. And I like Bellinger, though. Bellinger, he's cool. And he's one of those guys that you just want to hang out with. He just hasn't been doing much this year. The 29 dropped the random ass catcher. Who's this random ass giant? Oh, Michael Herod. I've never seen you before. Was it a fight? It was a push. It was a shoving match in which both benches cleared. But I think that counts as a fight. I mean, they're gonna show it on SportsCenter. And you know what? We might as well hate two teams. Let's hate the Giants. Let's hate the Diamondbacks. And maybe it'll get us fired up. We got two more games. We have to win this game, and then we have another game tomorrow. Number 29 dropped that random ass catcher. Oh, was there a punch? LOL Dodgers coach dropped the bat boy Hundley. Oh, did we get rid of that guy? Oh, here's Floro coming in to pitch for the Dodgers, who, like, say, he's a little league baseball player here. Floro. 2.65 ERA, that's fine, but he walked in the winning run. Like Little League. Wow, he is talking shit to Lombardo. Puig is like Bo Jackson. I remember Bo Jackson, but then he got screwed by the general manager of the Raiders. Oh no, that was Allen. Bo Jackson was the guy that hurt his hip. Oh, dude, Bo Jackson. There is a sweet documentary on him, and he's amazing. And what is this? It's the top of the 8th inning, and already 1 out. And honestly, it looks like both these teams want to just get this game over with. Everybody's swinging at the first pitch. And now it's so blurry, people. I can't see anything. Now they're showing Pence, and Pence is the only Giant that I like. I like Pence. And I don't even know. Is this guy, I think oh, here's McCutcheon. And McCutcheon, he can be a thorn in your side. He's not anything impressive. All these guys are second-tier players on a second-tier team in a second-tier city. This guy can be a little bit thorny. And I cannot believe we lost yesterday. And I can't believe Flora walked in the winning run the game before. And I can't believe we lost in the 9th inning the game before that. And then we lost 2 more before that. Oh, no, 1 more before that. It's only a 4-game losing streak. To 0-1. Oh, that is jacked. Oh, thank goodness it's a pop-up, though. And there's 2 outs. And you know what? I'm just going to have to find a new stream. Because that's just kind of blurry. And you know what? I really like doing the play-by-plays for the fights. So I'm very disappointed that it was so blurry that I couldn't see what was going on. I mean, that's going to be my biggest disappointment of the night. Let's just try this random one. Maybe it'll go faster. All right, come on, please work. Ooh.
Did a lot of work to try and talk the Giants into moving with them because he knew how important the rivalry was.
I found a new shady site.
The Dodgers.
Up to bat right now is Arnaud. And he's 0 for 3 on the night, batting .246. Floro, number 51. You know, he's not acting like a fool out there, but he doesn't look cool. And he throws a 90-mile-an-hour fastball right over the middle. And it's 1-2. And if there's any pitch that Arnaud could have taken deep, that was probably it. And now all of a sudden, I am getting some crystal clear baseball. And it is way more fun. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Way outside. And it's 2-2. Oh man, here we go. Alfredo Ramirez, thanks for coming back. That's exactly who we need. You need a positive, totally positive vibes. Only looking forward. Do I play baseball in real life? When I was a kid, I played Little League, and I was pretty good as a child. But no, I don't play baseball anymore, though sometimes I play softball. I played softball 1 game, and I was pretty good. And the Dodgers have only given up 1 run this game. That is actually pretty good. Gotta stay positive. It's 2-2. Floro's looking. He's looking like a pitcher. That one was 95 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement, but at least he can hit his corners. And he seems to be able to hit his spots. And in the background, we got a beer advertisement, and then one for a 99-cent store. And the thing about the 99-cent store is not everything is 99 cents. You know, that's how they get you in the door. But it is crazy what they do have available at the 99-cent store for 99 cents and just cheap prices. It's 2-2. And this guy, Arnaud, just ripped a double. And he is on second base with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. And Turner, usually Jesus over there at third base, could not dive and make that catch. And now all of a sudden, Arnaud is at second. And the Dodgers are going to be going up against kind of the beefy part of the lineup. Wait. Is that Buster Posey? Oh, I guess Buster Posey is now in the game because what's his face got thrown out. And oh wait. He's 0 for 3. Wait. What position is this guy? I don't know what's going on with Posey because it says he's 0 for 3. But he wasn't playing catcher. I don't know what other position he would play. And it's 1-0 to Buster Posey. You guys know what's going on? Hundley was playing catcher. And then Buster Posey, I guess, was not playing catcher. But he is now. And it's 1-0 to him. Huge swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. You were the GOAT. Who was the GOAT? I stopped playing baseball in junior high. I went to football in high school because I like to tackle people. I stopped playing baseball when I went into high school, but then I played freshman and then JV football in high school, and then I stopped growing, so I stopped. But I was actually pretty good. I was actually pretty decent football. I was actually pretty decent freshman year. And then they put me at D end, and I was a very small D end. I only weighed like 135 pounds as a freshman. I'm very skinny, very slow. And they put me at D end because the other guy that was playing D end was also playing offensive line. And he was getting too tired to go both ways. So they put me at defensive end. And I was actually pretty good because it was before the offensive linemen were too skilled. So I could just run right around them. But give all those offensive linemen 1 year to work out and to run and to learn how to be linemen. They dominated me JV year, and then I had to quit. And I was a special team specialist. And then they took me off the hands team because I totally blew it one game, hit me right in the hands, and I dropped it. And the next time they had the hands team out there, guess who wasn't on it? Here's the pitch. And they put a lineman on there. And now we got 3 outs, and we are going to the bottom of the 8th inning. So this game is coming to a close, and the Dodgers still don't have any runs. And we're on commercial break. And now it says I'm coming in red. And I don't know why it's red. But if I'm lagging up, my bad, people. Posey plays first base too. Screw him. He must have been playing first base. And Posey swinging at junk. They all love swinging at junk. Even Justin Turner, Jesus, swings at junk. They can't help it. And the only person who never swung at junk, but is all of a sudden this year, was, remember Chris Taylor last year leading off? He would just be such a good batter. He would walk every time. He would make these pitchers go like 10 pitches every time. He was the best leadoff batter, and now he swings at junk. I'm lagging. Damn it, now it says I'm lagging. And usually when I'm lagging, people don't come. I played left guard and defensive end and outside linebacker my senior year. Yeah. You know, I played, okay, so the tackle, oh yeah. So I didn't have to go against you sometimes I would have to stunt with the nose guard. And freshman year, me and the nose guard, we were awesome together because we were the best two freshman linemen of all time. And we would stunt with each other, and then I have to go against the center and the guard, and I could sneak right by him because they just weren't that very skilled. But usually I went up against the tackle, and it was great because sometimes, like when we were very evenly matched, we would realize that we were evenly matched, and there's no point in even trying. So we'd kind of give each other the look, like, you know what, this play, let's just take it easy on each other, and then we just kind of go like this, and play's over. I wasn't the best football player. The only way that I could get the only way that I could get tackles, like good tackles, was leading with my head. So I am guaranteed that I got a few concussions JV year, one of them for sure. But if you're a little guy in football, the only way to get tackles is to lead with your head. And I used to do so many cheap. I was a terrible football player. And I look back on it and I'm like, everybody must have hated me on the other team. Because if you suck at football, like, you need to make yourself useful. So you just do cheap stuff out on the field. Yeah, I got some Al Bundy stories. Dude, I'm telling you. I was supposed to be a receiver, but I wasn't fast. But I used to work out with the receivers, and we're doing like team-on-team scrimmages before the season. And I got nailed. I was going across the middle, extended, went for the diving catch, and I got nailed one time. And I was never the same. I got the wind knocked out of me. It was a blind side on the ground, biggest hit. The whole team was like, "Oh shit!" And I'm on the ground just like writhing in pain. And I could never be a receiver ever again after that. All it took was one hit, and I had gator arms. And gator arms are when you would catch it with your body and you wouldn't go for it. But me and my buddy Hagop Kalajian, we had a pretty good freshman football going, and it's 1-0. And I'm telling you, the most fun that I ever had, I think, in my whole life was playing freshman and JV football. I sucked, but I still loved it. And it was the only sport where I was excited to go to practice every time. And golf. I was on the golf team. And then I was also on the wrestling team because I have a twin brother. So we used to always wrestle and fight. So then my mom was like, well, then just put him in wrestling. So I also wrestled freshman and junior year, and freshman and sophomore year, and junior year. But I was pretty good. I wasn't the best wrestler. 2-1. But we started, I don't know why we did it actually, because that was the worst practice out of all the practice. It was the worst thing ever was to go to wrestling practice. Like, I would sit in class, like I would be in Spanish. I'm like, man, why I wish this Spanish would just last longer. And because I know I'd just be running. Why did I do wrestling? I'll never know. But I started that one in 7th grade. Because my mom was like, man, we just got to get him wrestling. 2-2. Peterson is up right now, batting .252, 18 home runs, 45 RBIs. And he's actually a pretty good guy to have up first. And he pops it up. And why the Dodgers just can't do better, I don't know. Who's this guy pitching? Chase Utley bobblehead, Wednesday, August 22nd. Cardinals versus the Dodgers. And I just saw I think the Cardinals have a pretty good record too. And it doesn't seem like we're getting any easy wins these days. And Chase Utley bobblehead, a Dodger Chase Utley, that's kind of funny. Good thing we have Dozier though, because Chase Utley just wasn't cutting it. Happy to have him on the team. He was very fun to have actually. Very cheap player. He plays baseball like I played football. Just doing anything possible. And Dozier is up right now. Took Chase Utley's spot. And he's 0 for 3 on the night, batting .230, 19 home runs, 63 RBIs. And when you take a look at those numbers, this guy is way better than Chase Utley at second. Buster Posey gives the sign. Sets up outside. 93 miles an hour, swing and a miss. Dyson is pitching for the Giants, and I've seen this guy before. He's got a red beard. Definitely looks like he definitely looks like he lives in San Francisco. I've seen guys look just like that. And it's 1-1. And that is hit to right field. So that's going to be out number 2. The right fielder just caught it. So the Giants are definitely getting the job done. And you know what? It says I'm still coming up red. So if I'm lagging, my bad. My cousin Wow, you skipped my comment. Oh, did I skip your comment? My bad, dude. Let's take a look. I was good at many sports, but I didn't have support of my mom or my family, so I became average just like everyone else. Oh, that's you know what, maybe I think that it's very hard for parents to know how to facilitate children's interests in a meaningful way. Because now that I think about it, oh my goodness. And Turner, Jesus, just got a double. And that was a sick hit. And now they're actually showing nuns at the game. Catholic nuns are at the game. I don't know why they showed them. Are you still good at sports? Could you play anything now? Like, you could pick up racquetball? Like, I'm sure, I mean, if you just see, like, grown men play sports with each other, it still would be fun to beat people if you're good at them. And Slater, out in left field for the Giants, could not make the catch. And here we go. Turner's on second with 2 outs. So this is definitely some good news. And Slater hit the wall very, very hard. And they're showing a close-up on him right now, and he does not look happy with himself. And now I think they're showing a famous actress out in the crowd. And here's Manny Machado, 0 for 2 on the night, but batting .302, loads of good numbers. Like, instantly became the best batter on the team. Oh my goodness, and that's a base hit. Turner's coming home. It's going to be a close play at the plate, and Turner's home. And Jesus comes through for us, and it's going to be 1-1. Wow, that's great news, people. It's now 1-1. Dodgers fans are on their feet. Turner's getting high fives from everybody. He's very dirty. And Machado comes in clutch. That was just a high fastball, and he just hit a line drive right to left. He just over the shortstop's head. And it was a terrible throw from Slater out in left field. And that would have been a close play at the plate had Slater been able to get the ball on the right. It was not even close. So maybe it's a couple mistakes in a row from Slater out in left field. And the Dodgers are on the board. If that's all it takes, that's great. And now Machado is at first base. And up to bat right now is Kike Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 on the night, but very capable of hitting home runs. And we have a tie game right now, people. This is great. And Machado just stole second. Buster Posey wasn't even close. And now the Dodgers have another runner in scoring position. And I cannot believe that that was such a guaranteed run from Turner. Because he's not the fastest guy in the world. And it wasn't even the hardest hit to left field, but the left fielder Slater just completely blew it. And I don't know what you're supposed to do about Manny Machado running, because he's so fast. And here's another fast player right now, Kike Hernandez. And all we need is a hit. Here's the pitch. Check swing, and that's called... Is that a ball? Well, it's 2-0 right now. Oh, is that Maeda? Maeda is warming up in the bullpen, and that is what I like to see. This is the most confidence that I've had looking at who's warming up next in a very long time. Kenta Maeda is warming up in the bullpen, and now the Giants are a little bit on tilt. Buster Posey is talking to the pitcher. Maeda is warming up. And I guess that must mean that he's off the starting rotation. But we could use anybody that we can get in the bullpen. So I'm just happy to see him. And this is actually looking pretty good for the Dodgers right now. And I mean, this inning is not over. Kike Hernandez is still up. And we got a kid out in the crowd with a Yasiel Puig shirt on. Machado's taking a big lead. He's trolling. Here's the pitch. Strike one. That was directly over the plate. 2-1. Now we're showing Turner with his hat off. And he's just spitting like crazy. Way to go, Turner. It was Turner and Machado. What a great combo. And those guys, this whole team can score like 10 runs at any time. That's what's so great about the Dodgers. We've just been on a little bit of a bad run. And that is popped up, but foul. And it's going to be 2-2 to Kike Hernandez. Though I do like his aggression on the swing. I think he might have Dyson's number right now. So it's 2-2 to Kike Hernandez. Strike 3. And that was way outside. What the hell? Kike, yeah, he's got some sweet cornrows though. But that was way outside, and he called a strike anyway. Great eye from Kike Hernandez, but called strike 3. And we are going to the 9th inning. It is a 1-1 game against the Giants. And you know what? It took 8 innings to do it, but we finally did it. And that's just gonna. It's like when you're drinking beer and then you finally take a pee. It's gonna break the seal. If I was good at any sports, but I didn't have support from my mom or family, so I became average just like everybody else. And you know, I mean, the people that get really super good at sports, that's like all they do. So unless your parents are gonna like drive you to like practice and like drive you around all the time, like yeah, what else can you do? I'm playing JV baseball right now in high school. Oh, so you are Peter Parker. You are of high school age, which means that you actually could be Peter Parker. You know what? It's still open on you. And yeah, JV baseball, what position do you play? And that's good. I never made it to JV high school baseball. I just was not good enough. So I stuck with golf. And golf, I wasn't really that good at either. Peter Parker, man, you got them Al Bundy stories, bro. Well, except mine, I didn't do anything really that good. Freshman year, I got some good sacks. Maybe I had like 6 or 7 sacks in like oh no, maybe not that many. I got some sacks. Young Jock going deep. Jock Peterson. I mean, I love him. He's got some very average good numbers this year. Got to get that batting average up a little bit. But I like the fact that he's a lefty. I like that he's strong. He looks like my friend Peter Smith of all people. So I like that too. Wow, you skipped my comment. Alfredo, I would never want to miss your comments. You're one of the regulars. You're my favorite. So if I ever missed your comment, my bad. It wasn't on purpose. My cousin was our kicker. He punted the ball 40 yards the wrong way. How the heck? How could that happen? Did from then on out? Because it's not like you can get a new punter out of nowhere. I mean, if somebody can kick it 40 yards, I mean, that's pretty good. So you just got to point in the right direction. Was it a joke after that? Were people like, that way? Because that's what I would do. Silent Steel, what's up, man? If this is your first time here, thanks for coming. Peter Parker, damn it, Alfredo. You should speak better about them and maybe about the Dodgers. You know, that's good advice. What up, Peter? Jacob Lopez. Here we go. Oh man, I'm on 3%, bro. Praying for the Dodgers win. Anyway, and we're back. Top of the 9th inning, and right when I look up, somebody just got a base hit. Thanks for coming, everybody. And just like that, I was looking at, see, when I look at the comments, I can't pay attention to both. Make sure you leave a comment, ask some questions. If you're good at sports, let me know. Alfredo Ramirez was good at all the sports. He should pick up racquetball. Because the old men that win at racquetball look like they're having the best time ever. And up to bat right now for the Giants is Brandon Belt. Here's the pitch. Huge swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. And Kenta Maeda is just, it's so weird to see him in the 9th inning pitching. But if that's what we need to do, that's what we need to do. And Brandon Belt, he does have a very manly beard. Most of the time, I'm not a fan of these beards. Brandon Belt, it's a manly beard. and he just got a base hit. Wait, there's no way we lose another game in the ninth. Longoria's on second. Belt is on first. There's no outs. And we got Kenta Maeda pitching, so this should be good. And Manny Machado dove for it, but just could not quite get there. Good reflexes on his part, though, but he just couldn't get it. Now they're showing Dave Roberts. Oh, Peter Parker got a new subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the subscribe. If it's ever a Dodgers game or a Lakers game, stop by, say what's up. I appreciate it. And you know, Lakers are a little bit better than these. Baseball is hard. I mean, there's only so many words that I can say. Basketball is more fun. Make sure you stop by. Here's Austin Slater, 0 for 3 on the night, and had some problems in left field. He's probably looking to want to make up for that right now. And he shows bunt, and he bunts it, and they get him at third base. So not a very good bunt, and now we got one out. So that was pretty good. Yeah, he shows bunt. And then, yeah, Maeda just grabbed it, and that was a bunt right back at the pitcher. And who knows, maybe that was a pretty good, smart move, because all they need is one run, but it just didn't work out. And Slater just continues to not do anything for the team. I think he also plays first base. I think he was playing first base yesterday. I don't know, maybe he's playing out of position. Here's Steven Duggar. Steven Duggar. Steven, I don't know, who cares? Forget this guy. He's a skinny guy. Maeda looks back at Brandon Belt at second. Here's the pitch. 92 miles an hour, swung on and fouled back. And Duggar is batting .265. Number 7 in the lineup. And he looks very skinny. And if you saw him on like a subway, you'd be like, man, I wish you'd say something to me. And Manny Machado's now dirty too. Maybe a little bit frustrated with himself that he couldn't make that catch. Maeda gets the pitch. He's thinking, dude, you can't just throw me in the ninth inning. This is weird. I'm not Jansen. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Maybe it just is going to take Maeda a couple of pitches to get warmed up. But what is good about this is, you know, we can go for 100 pitches right now. Just keep him in there. And this is probably something that Dave Roberts should have done earlier, because our bullpen not too solid. We've had multiple games in extra innings where we were running out of pitching. Let's just get Maeda in there to throw 100 pitches. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1. And it's 1-2. And that swung on and fouled away. Perfect 84 mile an hour. Oh man, did Duggar just smelled the bat? That was super weird. Kind of like when you stick your finger in your pants and then you smell your finger. Duggar just did that with his bat. Though he didn't put it down his pants or anything. He just smelled the bat. It was just a little bit weird. It was almost like a twitch. And it's 1-2. Maeda's starting to get comfortable. Gets the sign from, I think that's got to be Barnes. Check swing. And he's out. 2 outs. And that's exactly what we wanted to see. Great pitch from Maeda. And it did look like he went. Let's take a look. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. We got to see from the other angle. Yeah, that was pretty close, but I think he went. And who cares? I'll take it. Grandal is the one catching. And we got 2 outs. And Duggar is 0 for 4 on the night. Up to bat right now is this guy. Is that McCutchinson? Who's this guy? Ball 1. It's a lefty up for the Giants right now. Who is this guy? He's spitting like crazy. That's just rude. At Dodger Stadium, all over the plate. And he steps out of the box. Harris? Alan Hansen. Wait. I thought this guy got thrown out of the game. Maybe he didn't get thrown out of the game. Alan Hansen. He's 1 for 3, batting .280. He's kind of got a weird twitch. He holds his hand off the bat. That's a little weird. Check swing. That is ball 2. And actually, this guy Hansen kind of looks like my friend Mike. Like a black version of my friend Mike. And it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Ripped to center field. Played the plate. And he's safe. Another play. Oh, but he's out. Slater blew it again. And he's out behind him. But the Giants score 1 run. And what is Slater doing? Slater is not having a good night. And Hansen gets the RBI. And the Giants go up by 1 run in the 9th inning. And who was that said that you're sick and tired of the Dodgers losing in the 9th inning? Oh, that was Hexar. What the hell? Off to commercial break. Going to the bottom of the 9th inning. And it is tied 2-1. It was a base hit. It was a line drive to the outfield. And one of them came home. And then Slater came home and tried to make it 2. And he was thrown out. Let's take a look. People are here. What's up, guys? If this is your first time here, thanks for coming. My name's Devin, and I do Dodgers and Lakers games. So if you ever can't get to a TV, come here. I got your back. I'll tell you what's going on. And I just watch with no sound and tell you what I see. Hexar, yeah, that was you. I remembered it was you. And it was, what are we supposed to do about this, people? We keep on losing in the 9th inning. That is definitely bullpen. I mean, if we keep on losing in the 9th inning, that's bullpen issues. So at least we know. But this is just getting goddamn ridiculous. And we gotta stay optimistic here. Still bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers are very capable of scoring at any time. And it looks like they're going to keep Dyson in the game. And if that's the case, that's good because Dyson was not looking super solid. And now we got an advertisement from El Pollo Loco. And Hansen must be feeling so good with himself right now. And let's take a look. Oh, Grandal possibly could have made the play at home, but it wasn't the greatest throw from Kike, I don't think. Let's watch it again in slow motion. And not the greatest throw, but not a terrible throw. Grandal should have made the catch. It hit his glove. And if he would have been able to catch the ball and then put it on the ground, he would have been out. The guy that came home wasn't even that fast. That was supposed to be a close play at the plate, but Grandal missed it. And this is the guy we saw yesterday, I think. Will Smith. He's 1-2 with a 2.06 ERA, and this guy's actually pretty legit. Thank goodness we got Matt Kemp up right now. He's batting .281, 17 home runs, 66 RBIs. Just Jack went out, dude. Jack went out. Breaking ball. Inside, and it's 1-0, and that wasn't close. Matt Kemp was not falling for that. How is it 2-1? It's so weird. Here's the pitch. Another missed curveball, and it's 2-0. And if Matt Kemp, if you just walk, I know you're not the fastest guy in the world, but we'll take a walk. We'd rather take a double or a triple, but we'll take a walk. And Smith misses his first 2 curveballs. That's probably pretty good, because if he can't throw curveballs for strikes, that's going to limit his use of it. Here's the pitch. Fastball down the middle, swung on, back to the track, and caught. And Matt Kemp knew that was going to be a fastball. He was ready for it, smacked it, but just could not get out all the way back to the track, and now we got 1 out. Here's Cody Bellinger, 0 for 3 on the night. More home runs than Matt Kemp. So, and this is what we do these days. Everybody swings for home runs. Nobody gets on base. Nobody works the count. Nobody walks. Everybody swings for home runs. And it's just not effective, people. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's allowed to swing for home runs. Lefty versus lefty. Posey sets up outside. Strike 1. And that was a dirty pitch, whatever that was. Now they're showing Jesus. Jesus looks pretty upset right now, but he doesn't get mad. He just looks a little sad. And Dave Roberts is thinking, what the hell am I supposed to do here? Can we pick up new bullpen players? Called strike 2. That was way outside. And Cody Bellinger's complaining. He knows it was outside, but it was called a strike anyway. And Will Smith thinks he's so cool. His name's Will Smith. He probably gets all these people searching for his Twitter, looking and saying, hey dude, you're not Will Smith. Like, yeah, I'm like the 5th coolest Will Smith. Maybe the 2nd coolest Will Smith. It's 0-2. And now it's 1-2. That wasn't even close. On deck is Yasmani Grandal, and that's actually pretty good. Let's just hope, oh, he's going to bat righty, which isn't as good. We'll take a double. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. That was low and outside. Great eye from Bellinger. And he's one of those players that just cannot resist swinging at junk. He swings at everything. That one was very good discipline. And it's now 2-2. Let's see if Bellinger can work himself back in this count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. And he's safe at first. And Bellinger, he's so fast, and he's exactly who we want on base right now. Beats it out. That was an amazing play from Bellinger. And yeah, that was just oh, they showed the wrong one. That was just a ground ball kind of up the middle, a little bit towards second. And he was able to beat that one out by a long ways. And that's, I mean, if it's your 2nd year in the league, you're young, and that's one of the perks. And up to bat right now is Grandal. 0 for 3 on the night. Everybody's 0 for 3 tonight. 20 home runs, 58 RBIs, batting .248. He was batting over 300 for a very long time, but now he's back to normal. And this is a great situation for the Dodgers. We can end this thing with 1 swing. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Right down the middle, 94 miles an hour. You know what, if he would have swung at that, I would have got frustrated with him, but of all the pitches you could have swung at the first one, that might have been it. Bellinger takes a big lead. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Will Smith finally finds the strike zone with that curveball. Just hits the outside corner. And it's 0-2. And already Will Smith is sweating like crazy. How is he so sweaty? It's only been 10 pitches, buddy. Strike 3. And Yasmani Grandal goes down looking foolish. That's what I can say. He goes down looking foolish. And it was a curveball. What was he doing? And here's Max Muncy with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th, batting .255, 26 home runs, 52 RBIs. He's poor man's Turner. That's better than Turner. And this is a great situation right now. The only bad part is they're both lefties. And Will Smith is... How could somebody be sweating so much after 11 pitches? And he throws it back to first. Bellinger's taking a big lead, I guess. And where's Andre Mark? Usually he comes. He's the one that was complaining about the bullpen. It's definitely the bullpen. We're gonna point fingers at anybody. It's the bullpen. And now they're showing the nun again. Please keep showing the nuns. They seem like they're good luck. She's holding the baseball. Bellinger steals and is safe. Whew. And Buster Posey is getting run on like they don't even respect his arm at all. And now they're showing two little kids in rally caps, and Bellinger is very fast. And there is no possible way Buster Posey was going to be able to throw him out. And this is a great situation. It's 1-0 to Max Muncy, who is a disciplined batter. He knows how to hit. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't get flustered. He's very even keel. Dodgers fans are getting excited, though. They do look a little bit disappointed right now, but they're at least on their feet. It's 1-0. Lefty versus lefty. Bottom of the ninth. Swung on and fouled away. And Max Muncy was all over that pitch. He was so aggressive. He loved it, but just could not get the bat on it. And it was even a little bit of a pitch out with Buster Posey. But I don't think Buster Posey has the best arm in the world. It's 1-1 to Max Muncy. Bellinger takes a big lead. Way outside, but Muncy swings anyway. And this Will Smith guy he's not bad. I don't like giving the Giants props, but this is 2 nights in a row in which Smith has been throwing some dirty stuff. That one was dirty. And it's 1-2. Dozier's watching. Here's the pitch. Way outside again. And it's 2-2. And that's the exact same pitch that Muncy swung at last time. And I'm telling you, it looks pretty good, like coming off his hand. But it isn't even close to the plate. 2-2. Let's go, people. Fingers crossed. Dodgers fans are on their feet. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Dodgers lose. Dodgers lose in the 9th inning. What is this, like 4 games in a row? And I guess getting Machado and Dozier isn't quite good enough. And Giants have huge smiles on their face. And you know what? I just don't like looking at this. Player of the game. Oh, I'm watching this on another. I guess I'm watching the Giants stream, but they got Hansen as the player of the game, and the game's over. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. If this is your first time, give me a subscribe, give me a like. You know, come back another time. I'm leaving that site. Here we go. Chase Anderson, RIP Dodgers. What do you mean RIP Dodgers? We've only lost 5 in a row. We've only lost 5 in a row. It's not that big of a deal. Well, yeah, again, Devin, if you can't be positive about our team, then why are we here? You can go find a negative in someone's other YouTube channel. I'm trying to be positive, dude. I'm trying to be positive, but we did lose 5 in a row. But, you know, our team's still looking pretty good. We got Hexar. I'm so bummed out later, later Hexar. Alfredo Ramirez, you know what? I have to be more positive. You're 100% right. The fact that it's the Giants shouldn't even really matter. I mean, it's just a team. I mean, the fact that it's the San Francisco Giants shouldn't matter. It's just a team. Dodgers, you know what? At least the Giants only scored 2 runs. Time to put Dave Roberts on the hot seat. Rob Amon. Well, he loves being so cute with it. He likes that. He thinks he's a very smart guy, I think. Well, I mean, he thinks he's a genius, I'm sure. But put him on the hot seat. At some point, I mean, we got these new players. We're gonna have to finish the season with them. We gotta dance with the girl we brought. But we gotta start winning. It's the bullpen's fault. Take the L from the Giants. West.mp4. You know what? We'll take anybody. You know, you can come into my stream. You know, that's the point of YouTube. Thanks for coming. I'm happy you're here. But the fact that it's the Giants just makes it more annoying. West MP4. You know what? If you're a Giants fan, make sure you come back tomorrow. Time to watch Daquan. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Andre, it's the bullpen, dude. You were right. Rob Amon, Joe Girardi will be available this offseason. Oh. Well, we'll see what Dave Roberts does. Because last season, he was doing the same kind of thing with the lineup. Just maybe not quite as much, where he's being cute with it. And it worked perfectly until the World Series. This year, it's not working quite as well, though. We did get some rough patches with no pitching. Everybody was hurt. Turner wasn't in the game. Everybody was hurt. But we'll see what happens. Joe Girardi, I like to like Dave Roberts, but at some point, you know what? Shit or get off the pot. Because if you can't win with this team, you're not going to win. Alfredo, I'm going to try to be positive. And I don't know, there might be other Dodgers channels out there. I can't imagine that they're also positive right now. But if they are positive, good for them. I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'd like to see you lose again. West MP, come on, dude. I mean, supposedly you guys aren't even close to making the playoffs. But if I take a look, you guys are only behind us by like 3 games. I don't know what's going on right now. Rob, maybe time for a proven manager. That's a very good point, but sometimes maybe like you would want a hungry manager, but proven and hungry, maybe proven is what you need. Maybe Dave Roberts is a little bit too hungry. Now, I know in baseball, things can go down, but you know, you can go in stretches, but maybe he's a little too hungry. Good night, God bless. Rob Amon, thanks for coming. Make sure you come back. Peter Parker, do you have school tomorrow? I mean, if you got school tomorrow, you should probably go to sleep soon. I mean, it's 10:30 on the West Coast. On the West Coast. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. Make sure you leave a like. It actually does help. Bellinger with that speed. We got Hector Munoz. We got Chase Anderson. Oh, we got another Giants fan, Chase Anderson. Thanks for coming. If you're still here. If we can't do the video feed. Here we go. Beat LA. We got Kale Wright 2. Add me. Thanks for coming, Kale Wright. We got Alfredo. We got Hex. We got Brandon Flippin. Do you have Snapchat? What's up, Brandon? Yes. Kale Wright, except Lakers because I'm a Laker fan. Pui does lick the bat. Brandon, but we still won last night. Dodgers suck. They can't resist that we're good. Brandon Flippin. Jacob Lopez, thanks for coming. Alfredo, thanks for coming. I'm going to try to be more positive. Good comments, good game until the very ending. At least we got to see Maeda in the last inning. That was kind of fun. Is there anybody else I didn't mention? Hector Munoz, Hexar. The Nuns did the trick one time. Thanks for coming. And then Andre Mark, we got to win tomorrow. Remember you said yesterday it's a must win? Tomorrow is a must win. And the Diamondbacks also lost, or they won. The Diamondbacks won, so I think now we're 2 games back. Tell me the Giants are better than the Giants are not better than the Dodgers. How dare you? The Giants suck. They just happen to play well in the 9th inning, 2 games in a row. Thanks for coming, everybody, and I will see you guys next time.